Collaboration over competition. What does it mean? I tell you what it means. There are many of you out there today that are fighting to get to the top. Many of you. You're fighting over each other. You're going, I've got a secret. I'm going to keep it. And then I'm going to charge you for it. Man. I can look at Facebook every day, and I go down that scroll hole and I see people in that scroll hole and I see them there and they go, I've got all this stuff. Join me now. And you fall into their little traps and you go, oh, it's there, and then suddenly you're signing your life away and suddenly you're putting your credit card in there and suddenly, you're in this world of competition. You're in this world of competition because someone is trying to sell you about how to build a business, how to build your business, how to get some more leads, how to get yourselves over the line, how to build a team, how to grow $1 million businesses. What do you do? Man, oh man. I watch this in the scroll hole all the time. And I just look at it and I go, show me the rungs on the board. Show me how much money you've actually really made. Show me the rungs on the board. How big is your team? You all tell me that you've got these great big teams and you guys are mega stars, but show me how big your teams really are before you go out there charging the little people for the money. It annoys the crap out of me, absolutely annoys the crap out of me, because you know what? The most important thing to remember when you're building a business online is that the knowledge is out there for everyone. Everybody can find the knowledge and you don't have to pay the megastars all the money to get the knowledge. There's YouTube, there's Facebook, there's other people that are willing to share, and there's all of the language. If you look at Facebook and you find the language, you're going to find the answers. And you know what? Mr. Google is a great tool. And of course there's YouTube. Go and look at other big superstars that are sharing information on YouTube. Go and look at them. They don't charge you a heap of money to find the answers. And you know what? The one thing that if you're struggling with in your business, whether it's getting sales over the line or whether it's, you don't know how to put captions on YouTubes or you don't know how to do subtitles, you just have to ask Mr. Google and he'll give you an answer and he'll point you in the right direction. But for all the other people out there that are just charging money, and it just sounds a little bit of money, and they just say, oh look, just sign this, $27, and I'll send you a piece of paper. I can't tell you how many times I've fallen for that one. I'll send you this piece of paper. Oh, by the way, and if you really want to know the next secret, just press here. It's only another $36. And oh, by the way, if you press here, you're going to get the $97 package. Man, you are just reeling them in. They're just reeling them in. And they've reeled me in so many times. I'm over it. Because one of the most beautiful things that I know of an online business is that we can all teach each other. The most beautiful gift is collaboration. Absolutely. Collaboration is the key for me. If you understand what collaboration actually means, that means that we all share our knowledge and our information. And when we all share our knowledge and our information, our businesses grow. Our businesses will grow from nothing to something because we've all shared. It's all very well and good to have a tool. It's all very well and good to have a secret. It's all very well and good to have a product and think, oh, this is my product to make me the best. I promise you, if you share your knowledge, if you share your language, if you teach your team and then you'll teach your team to share the more information around the world, things will grow a lot faster. Absolutely, because people will start to understand what's expected of them. They will understand what's expected. If someone puts up a post this, what do I mean to do? How do I mean to answer that? And someone else says, oh, this is what you do next. Oh, this is how I grow a business. Oh, and if I put my emojis in my post on Facebook, it will mean something. If I put my hashtags on Facebook, it will mean something. I'll draw in a new crowd. All of this information is there for you to grow your businesses. all of this. And if you only ask the right questions and the right people and share the right knowledge to everyone, everyone's going to have an opportunity to grow their businesses. And when they all grow their businesses, what happens to your business? It grows too. It might not be in your team, but it was going to grow too. You know, we all come under a brand. I come under the brand of Modere. And one of the things that I have been asking for is a global picture. I've been asking for this ever since I started with this world of Modere. You know, I'm not Modere in Australia. I am part of Modere around the world. I'm an ambassador for Modere and I'm proud of it. But it is no use being an ambassador for Modere if I just say, oh, I'm an ambassador for Modere for Australia. And then hang on a minute, I'm actually an ambassador for Modere for Perth. No, hang on a minute. I'm actually an ambassador for Modere for Darling Downs where I live. Oh no, I'm an ambassador for Modere on like the little street that I live in. No, we've got to think big. We've got to think big if you want to build a business on Facebook. You've got to think big. You're an ambassador for whichever company you're with, but you're an ambassador for that company. And I always say, if I was going to be an ambassador for Modere and I was going to do this in a big picture scheme, we all need to be talking about the same language around the world. Not just in my street, not just in my suburb, not just in Perth, and not just in Australia. You need to look at the world of whatever it is you're selling and put it out there to the world so that the world knows your products. The world knows your language. The world knows how to tap into your business structure. You can't do that if you're in competition with each other. You can't do it. It doesn't grow that way. The way that business grows is by word of mouth and by the way we share and by the way we talk on Facebook and by the way we collaborate in Messenger and by the way we help each other up. It's the greatest gift of all. Help each other up. Isn't that the greatest gift of all that you can do for someone else? See someone struggling on Facebook and you say, hey, if you just tweaked it a little bit, if you just did a little bit of help here, it'll help your algorithms grow. Man, what are you going to do for that person's Facebook business? What are you going to do in turn for their algorithms? What are you going to do in turn for their business? What are you going to do in turn for the big picture of what you're trying to sell? Remember that Facebook and online businesses are all about story. They are all about story. And if you can get yourself to talk story and learn about attraction marketing, you're halfway there. Halfway there. If you haven't Googled attraction marketing, start Googling it. Start looking for the story. Remember what you are. You are fishermen. You are not hunters. You are fishermen. So go out and fish. Go out and tell stories about your lives. Tell stories about your products. Tell stories about your businesses. Tell stories about how you grow. Tell stories about who you are. It's the key to your business growth. Remember, you're not in competition with a person down the road because they all have different stories. You're not in competition with me because my story is different to your story. Everyone has a story. Everyone. So share your stories. Share your ways to build businesses. Share the way that you empower each other. With that, you will get growth. If you want to be competitive and say, oh, this is mine. Sorry, this is mine. You're only going to grow this big. You might think you're going to grow this big, but you're only going to grow this big. And you might have great success for a short amount of time. But I tell you what, I'm in this business because I want to create a legacy. And I want to create a legacy that's going to last a long time. That's the difference. Are you in the business for a short time? Or are you in the business for a long time? And if you're in the business for a long time, learn about collaboration. Because from collaboration will come success. It's hands over feet every time. It'll beat competition every time. See you later, everyone.